All right, y'all. We back. I know we was on a small hiatus, but we are back. I know you miss me. I know you miss my voice. I know it made you hard. I understand it makes your girl wet. But we are back. I'm here with my boy Mark once again. The PlugCast inside of the shop, inside of the hard work and dedication. All my customers and supporters and everything helped me get to this point, and now we in store selling rims. We're selling rims, and Mark, you want to say a little something to start it off, man?
I hate school. Just to be completely transparent, school is the reason I haven't been able to keep this going. Bryson's been waiting on me for the last, how many months now? 6 months? Something like that.
Yeah. It's been a while, bruh.
But school's done.
Yeah.
So, fuck it.
We're here. All right. Let's get off. We have sponsors now. We're trying to do it big this time, so we have sponsors now. Our first sponsor is Street Weapons. My boy Jason. He has parts for S chassis, everything. He's gonna be giving away a T-shirt, link and everything. Description we'll have we'll have all of his stuff in the description below. He's gonna be giving away a T-shirt. Demon Stance. My boy James, he created a brand for Demon Cambered Air Ride and Coilover guys. It has T-shirts, cool ass Ani camber design. So yeah, he's gonna be giving away a T-shirt as well, and we are inside of our third sponsor's building right now, Waltz Polish. Where they're giving away 3 products for 3 people. The Eco Wash. You can go to a car meet dirty and don't have to pre-wash it, and you can do it there, and everybody's gonna be jocking you because you came in dirty and you're gonna park hot. They have a detail auto finisher? What is it? Yeah,
Quick Wax 29.
Yeah, the Carnuba. How do you say it? Carnuba Wax. Carnuba. say it slow. Carnuba. Check your girl because she's probably wet. Carnuba Wax is right there. We're gonna be giving that away, and there's a detail finisher to touch everything up after you done spent 3-4 hours trying to get that shitty interior back to where it is, and this is what's gonna make it unshitty and it's gonna make it real nice. So we're gonna be giving that away to one of you lucky guys. Gotta watch the whole video, and I'll probably just say like a random ass math something, or like what's 44 plus 55 or something stupid, but you gotta hear it though.
In the comments.
Yeah, put the answer in the comments, and don't tell nobody what you're doing it for, because if you do, I'm gonna block you. All right, first thing on the list, you go ahead.
There's a new standing mile speed record.
Jesus, the
Ford GT40 making 2,000 wheel horsepower. Hit 300.4 miles an hour.
MPHs, not KMH.
From a standstill.
Yeah.
300.4 miles an hour in a mile. And what is it saying here? Where was it at?
Who did the article? Motor1.com. Shout out to Motor1.com.
Fuck the Motor 1 article.
Oh,
Car and Track had a better article.
Oh, word? Oh, okay. All right. Fuck Motor1.com. We don't fuck with y'all niggas. I'm sorry, my boy said he don't rock with you. I don't rock with you, man. You fuck with him, you fucking with the whole familia, my nigga, and that's just not good for you.
Anywho, 300 miles per hour from a standstill in a mile. That's insane. That's
Texas mile. I always used to look at the Texas 2K and all that stuff and think, I don't have that much money at all, and those cars are just built out the ass. People be thinking a small ass little stage 3 tune-up from Cobb or something's gonna make them like no. You need to swap it out. Big old turbo trailer. That car is not driving back to wherever you got it from. It is probably good for 3 or 4 runs. Those are the real fast cars. So yeah, 300 in the old ass Ford GT, right?
Yeah, GT40,
old ass GT40. I'm surprised that shit just ain't crumble off of just the Ford, like just off of how it's built, time and shit, and rust, and how screws work and shit.
Everything's backed out over the last 40 years.
Yeah, I don't. Man, that's fucking wild. 300 miles per hour. That's wild, and they just let him drive that, huh?
Yeah. It was still pulling too.
Yeah, that's
gone faster.
Yeah, that's crazy. I got a faster car in Forza, but we're not going to talk about that right now. The 2020 Supra. Everybody hates it or loves it. It just got released. I like it. I knew it wasn't gonna look like the concept design because it's not a concept. It's the actual, production vehicle.
The FT1 looked good, though.
The FT1 looked good. All the concept cars look good. Did you see what the
FT1 looked like it was like 2 feet longer than what the Supra actually is.
And if it was, it would have been $250,000, and people would have been complaining that, I can't afford it. I can't afford the new Supra. Well, you can't afford the old Supra, but I can't afford the new Supra. I can't get it if I wanted it. So yeah, it's
I don't care too much for it.
You don't care too much?
No manual transmission.
I like it. Who cares? It's the future.
It's a BMW motor.
It's the future. Niggas don't think it's about to be 2020 next year, bruh. Like, manual transmissions is a thing of the past. Somebody is really into steam engines. I know they are somewhere. Somebody's really into steam engines and they're pissed off. Niggas can just go, you gotta get no steam, you get no coal and nothing. You just fill up with gas and think we're the devil. And you sitting there saying that they don't have a manual. I mean, it's a newer car. It's a 2020. Who the fuck wants to be
me
switching all those gears? Nigga, go. You have a truck for that. You're doing that to the truck right now. You don't need a new 2020. You got a 2020 Supra, bro. Why are you trying to impress 15-year-olds? You can.
15-year-olds don't care about manual transmission.
15-year-old girls. That's what I meant. That's what I meant to say. Nobody's impressed. All the fast cars out there. The GTR doesn't come with. I mean, the R35 doesn't come with the the manual transmission. It's cool. I like it.
It's whack.
It's whack?
It's whack.
It's whack. Mm-hmm. So one pull up right now and the nigga's like, oh, here goes the keys. You're going to be like, I'm going to take the truck. You're lying.
I mean, if it's like that.
Yeah. You're going to take that motherfucker quick.
It's not like that.
They're tripping about it being all BMW and stuff. Toyota R&D'd it. BMW just kind of built it. Toyota signed off on it. It's not like they're going to take a big loss if it does do bad. And it's a fucking Supra. Y'all been complaining for the past 20 years to make one. They make one. It's not up to... It doesn't have a 3JZ. Shut the fuck up, my nigga. You are not... You don't know what you're talking... It doesn't have a 3JZ. You gotta have a 3JZ. Like, you gotta say, it got 3JZ. You gotta have that voice because it's a fanboy who's super mad about it not being 2J or having a... it has an MI6 B58, right? That's what the motor's called?
I don't know what the motor is.
It's a B58, and... People don't act like the Supra came out what? The MK4 came out what? 93, 94? 93, 94, so it came out the year before 92. All right.
Yeah.
It took till 2002 before a first 1,000 horsepower, 1,000 torque 2J was even produced. So it's going to take time for the B58 to put out the same numbers that the Supra do. People just automatically think 1,000 horsepower Supra, it got to be the god of all of everything. Oh, fuck. Inline-6, turbo, all that shit doesn't matter. It's an $800 motor. I don't give a fuck what anybody says $800 motors. Turbo, no turbos, that's just $800. Niggas paying $2,000-$3,000. Them niggas in Japan are laughing at you for them old-ass, beat-ass motors that's been sitting in traffic all day that they don't give a fuck about. They beat on it. They drive harder than us. They tune it, actually, and they send it to you, and you tell people it's a 70,000-mile motor. That motherfucker is whatever they told you on paper. That shit's probably been beat on, shitted on, no oil changes, and you bought it, and you think your 240 about to be hot. So you telling me you going to buy a 2020 $50,000 plus car, and put an old-ass 93, 94 motor in it, take out all the good shit that you just paid for, all the comfortability. You probably got, like, driver's assist. You probably got navigation and cruise control. You're going to take all that shit out because some nigga on the internet that drives an Integra said it'd be better. Let's really talk about what's going on. They already did Daigo. And already did the 2J. So
he didn't pay for that car though. Think about that as well.
Oh fuck no. None of those guys pay for that.
He races for GR.
That's why I say, Vaughn didn't pay for his Mustang. Vaughn didn't pay for his Mustang. Them niggas built that nigga 10 Mustangs and said, here you go. Do what you want with them, basically. And that's what the fuck he did. So they have a whole series of cars like a RTR. That's like his shit. That's, they don't have to pay for that shit. So he didn't give a fuck. They was like, oh, it's a fuel fire. People are trying to swear up and down that this fire wasn't significant, and it wasn't. It was just God saying that you went across my creation, and instead of you doing a B58, you did this abomination.
That's what the campfire was about?
Yeah, and you put the 2JZ in there, and like You gotta understand.
Just combust some shit real quick. Because fuck you.
Kids get cancer. God is a funny he's a cool, funny motherfucker. He does not care about your 2 Jay-Z swap if kids get cancer. So you gotta really think about that. You are not high on that tier of getting fucked over. So the 2J in the A90, it was supposed to happen. That's just.
Yeah, it was meant to happen.
It was supposed to happen. I'm sorry, I'm just over talking. It's just I'm so adamant and pissed off about the globalists. No, I'm playing. You gotta go all Alex Jones on them, but they don't know anything about the A90. Look. The globalists and the elites, they want you to think that the 2J is what you need. You need a B58. I'm just letting you know right now. The shapeshifters
and the interdimensional child molesters.
The interdimensional child molesters. Hillary Clinton and the Clinton Foundation want you to put a 2J in your car. It's just what it is. It's just what it is. But yeah.
CX Racing is helping them do it.
Oh, CX Racing. Fuck. Y'all niggas, I'm calling y'all out. I want somebody to tell them, hey, CX Racing, they talking shit about y'all on the internet. Look, CX Racing lied their ass off. How the fuck y'all gonna say that you got a car coming soon that you're R&D'ing and nobody has it in the States yet? And first of all, everything that's made from CX Racing is made by 7 to 9 year olds at a Taiwanese metal shop.
True.
Orphans.
True.
Usually don't have parents, and they're working with flip-flops around 50-ton metal presses and shit, and building coilovers and shitty products. And they're telling you whoever runs their Facebook page and their Instagram page should be fired. Whatever little discount you guys gave him on them cheap ass coilovers or whatever you're doing for him, it's just he fucked you guys up because it was blatant lies. And you seen it because did you see Daigo? Having CX Racing, oh well, yeah. Big ups to CX Racing.
Nah,
without them, we couldn't have done it.
Nah,
like, no, fuck no. Like, y'all should R&D the shit y'all got, make it better, and stop having the homies tell me that their shit's shit. So, yeah. Oh, quick little. My man just brought it back up. I don't want to spend no more than 55 seconds on this starting. Now, hey, Fred Lump, my nigga, where the fuck are you, bro? You stole all that money. I don't know what happened. You said, oh, I got taken in Mexico and I need all this dough. You got all the dough. You sold everything. Look, everything's fishy. We don't know what's going on, and we just want you to come.
Need some clarity.
We need some clarity. I want you to come to the show. We're in Santa Ana. You're in this area. You can come wherever you're
devoted so much time, energy, and money to making sure you were okay.
Exactly, and
now you're okay, and you just
kind of up and left and shit. Like no video. Like you couldn't even make drift videos.
Be like, hey guys, this is what's going on. This is what happened.
Nothing.
Peace. Like I'm out of here now. Like I'm just gonna live my life.
Yeah, but 6 seconds. Basically, we think that they play with your booty hole. Or they did some sexual gay shit.
Did they not? We need to know. Until then,
we don't know. So we're just assuming. All I can assume.
We're gonna assume the worst.
All I can assume is that you had balls in your mouth at some point in time where you were locked up in Mexico. Supposedly, you could have been chilling at the house. It's not hard to leave the house. Anyway, Fred Lump, please come on to the show, man. You're free to come. We want you to come.
We can chop it up.
Yeah, we can chop it up, smoke it up. It's never an issue or a problem. Come talk shit with my big ass, man. But yeah, hot or not, we're gonna shorten this one up. We used to do 3. We're just gonna do just 1.
Hot or not, Donk Edition.
Donk Edition. Mark sent me this like 2 nights ago or last night. It was like, yo, we got to talk about these. You said you don't think they're hot. Explain yourself, sir.
Nah, when it's on this level, like this is pretty hot. I see some dudes that aren't doing it this hard though. It's easy to, just like any other part of the car community, try to like fake the funk, but this guy's doing it.
Yeah, this shit, I
Delivery, like it. I wish my truck was doing it this hard.
And if that car wasn't built with Walmart parts, then it's a fluke. It's a replica. It got to be built with like
the whole automotive.
Yeah, the whole automotive department has to be in that vehicle, bro. In that Walmart vehicle, sitting on them things.
That Walmart trailer.
Yeah, because what are those like 28s?
Oh, dude, those are easily 30s. Probably.
All right, because Ian said it best. B-Tray said it best. Wheels are from 19-inch to like 14-inch, you know, and then rims are 20 to 24, and then you know them dubs, them you know, them motherfuckers is 26 to 28s, and them things is 30 and up, and
Those are some things.
Them some things right there. The motherfucker is hot.
Got some things.
You feel me? But yeah, the best dunk is a 2JZ one. Have you ever seen a 2JZ dunk?
Hell yeah.
Oh my god, yeah, that nigga's living his life.
That guy was on some YouTube channel. What was it? It was like a famous one.
I forgot what it was, but it was a brother, and he had a 2JZ old school dunk. This shit's hot. So yeah,
like 800 horsepower or something like that. I want to say it was hot.
So we here like to talk about different subjects and try to touch the car community in every way. Let me smoke this blunt because it's about to get pretty heavy in here.
We gotta alleviate the stress.
Build superiority. I was gonna ask, can you elaborate on that? What is build superiority? Build superiority is I've put so much money into my car, and you didn't put that much money into your car, and I automatically feel better than you. My build is better. People say that's toxic in the community.
Yeah.
I don't think so.
Yeah.
I think it should be motivation. I mean, you can be cool and you don't have to be a dickhead, but best believe I'm gonna be a dickhead when my car's done. I'm not gonna be cool and shit like I used to be. I'm gonna be a fucking dickhead because my car, I put too much money. Yeah,
went to his head.
You feel me? Went straight to my head, and that's okay. You got one life. You better live it. You better enjoy yourself and flex, because I've spent the last 8 years, 6, 7 years modifying cars like tough. After I turned 18, I sold weed at dispensaries and shit. I got enough money selling weed at the dispensary. We could
do a podcast on this story,
right? I did. I got
stories.
a BMW.
It might be incriminating though. We might not want to do it.
Fuck about it. It's California. They can't fuck me.
Say that.
Look, 2012, I was selling pounds, boy. But I had a BMW. I crashed it. I got a 3000 GT VR4, I got a 240, got a Lexus, and I got another Lexus, and now I'm here. You know what I'm saying? I've taken so long, and I've done so much rice shit and so much broke nigga shit.
We're just past that. Been there, done that.
Yeah, you know? I haven't bought replica shit, never. But I just never had the money to get everything that I wanted. So now that I do have it, yeah, I need a month or two to feel like I'm the shit. It took this long for me to grow up and have a quality build without parents behind me, niggas who are under 25 with expensive builds. I wish I had your parents. Your parents love you. They really give a fuck about you. Because my parents loved me enough to not give it to me. And that's the real love.
It's that tough love.
That tough love, right?
I love you enough to say no.
Yeah, you feel me? Yeah, man. So, build superiority. I feel like, I mean, people can call it toxic, but I feel like build superiority is real, and you should feel superior to somebody. Like there's niggas who have Hondas that are K-swap. I don't know Hondas like that, my bad, y'all, but K-swap, B20 swapped or whatever, a little Acura, like a 96, some bullshit. Turbo ITR front from Japan, the whole nine, everything.
All that costs $86.
Yeah, it does. It really like 1,500. You can have like a supremely built Honda. Anyway, honestly, that person should feel better than the nigga who just comes in on some bullshit ass reps with ugly ass wing and just He shouldn't be able to even think that he's on the same level as that man who spent the last year and a half with his car looking ugly so he can have it looking right at one point. So
I feel it. Honestly, my let me fix this real quick. My opinion on the subject has changed a lot over time. Now that I look back at it and reflect on myself and how I've changed. Meant right away I heard that seed pop. God damn.
Rovon gave me bad weed, guys. I'm sorry. If you see the podcast, I'm smoking a blunt, and this nigga gave me some weed full of seeds. That's my boy, man. But Jesus, man, I almost called the cops on him. I almost called the cops. Like, yo, this nigga sold me weed. Like, he sold me drugs, and his boo-boo ass drugs. Like, if it was good drugs, I wouldn't call y'all, but I'm mad, and I want my money back. Nah, that's my nigga, though. But yeah.
Anywho, though, honestly, when I first got into cars, I was a kid, man. I was fucking 17, you know? Kid, I was just happy to have some fucking freedom, because when I got a car, or my truck, because I've had this shit forever now. When I got my truck, it's just for the first time ever, I could just go do whatever I wanted because I didn't have to rely on somebody to get me there. When I was younger, I never did shit. And I didn't do shit just because no one lived by me. And it's like, I didn't feel like riding my bike fucking 8 miles, fucking East Side Long Beach to go hang out with my homies and shit like that. Like, that's far, bro.
East Side of the Beach 20s. Yeah.
Nah, but it's just like, nah, that's just where they lived.
He said it's just where they lived.
Just where they
Mark
lived.
got jumped into a gang.
Everybody that went to Lakewood High School, nobody lived in Lakewood, bro. I was the only motherfucker that lived in Lakewood going to Lakewood High School. Everybody lived in Long Beach using their fucking grandma's address.
Mm-hmm. Bringing all the riffraff to the good area.
For real, bro.
Looking like a scene from Georgia in the 40s. We don't want them in our schools. Fuck. But yeah.
Oh my god. But yeah, I never did shit, and it's just because I didn't have means of getting myself somewhere. It's like, you don't want to be 16, 17. You're like, yeah, yo, mom, can you give me a ride to this girl's house, or can you go give me a ride to my friend's house? Because they're gonna talk shit to you the whole way there. They'll do it. Yeah. They're gonna talk shit to you and let you know exactly what they think about it the whole way there.
Mm-hmm. You know how it is.
Then you got a car, you could get into that, and I was like, wow, this is fun. Driving's fun. So I started getting into like modifying it and shit like that. And when I first got into it, I was just like, yeah, this is cool. You know, everybody's car is cool. Like, it's dope to see somebody out here doing their thing, you know, just like putting their own opinion on it. It's like, you can tell a lot about a person by looking at their car. Real shit.
That's what women don't get when like we go so crazy about our car and shit, is because you guys look at other women and their shoes and their nails or how their hair is, and
100% true.
And they that's my nigga right there.
100% true.
What do you call it? They critique other girls off a little shit like that. Well, guys don't do that. Certain guys don't do that.
Nails all chipped up.
There's some guys who look at a guy's muscles or how their body's built and be like, oh, he's so and so this. That's pretty.
There's other guys that are like, bro, you see them wheels?
You see them wheels?
You see that plastic dip? I'm gonna judge you, bro.
I already know what kind of nigga you are.
Please be patient. I'm lowered stock ride height.
Yeah, I already know what kind of nigga you are from the jump when I see it.
I don't like you. That's the dude in high school that always hey, where my hug at? That's that dude.
Where my hug at?
Always coming through smelling musty.
It was always that nigga in high school coming out of PE smell like ass and axe. Like my
this is that dude. You open up his car doors, just smells like straight like 8 black ice trees.
Yeah, like bruh, like nigga, like all these little trees don't mean shit because it smells like
ass. Now it smells like sweet ass.
It smells like a snake gave birth in it and you didn't clean up. That's exactly what it smells like. It smells like some motherfucking eggs was laid.
Smells like, man.
Oh, yeah, you ain't never.
Are you a herpetologist?
Fuck. I'm a reptologist. I'm a ziptologist. Bigfoot's real. Bigfoot's real in the globalists and elites.
The reptilians. But yeah, so when I was younger, I was cool about it. As I got older, I'm just like, man, like as I've learned about building my truck, and there's like some shit that it literally just takes time and knowledge and a certain amount of dedication and willingness to like do something on your own and take the risk of breaking something just for the concept of learning, you know. And
I was never that guy. I can never do it.
I'm that guy, bro. Like, I've learned how to work on my truck out of necessity because you can't trust mechanics. You straight up, you can't. If you want something done right and to the way you want to do it, you got to do it yourself. I'm not trying to talk shit on mechanics. I got a good friend who's a mechanic, Brian at Moss Auto. What's up? I love you. But honestly, if you want something done exactly the way you envision it in your mind, you have to do it yourself because you're just not going to. So much gets lost in translation that nobody else can do exactly what you want to do, you know?
Yeah, some people are built like that, bro, because I'm not built like that. Like I always used to like marvel at like my cousins and shit. They used to be able to take shit apart and put it back together. I would take shit apart and it's broke. It's just never gonna get put back together.
I broke so many iPods growing up, just trying to take them apart and put them back together, to the point where once I learned how to do it once, I was like, bro, if you can't take the battery out of an iPod, replace that shit and put the LCD back in without breaking it, like, you're a bitch.
Oh, nah, man, not me. I would break my phone and go take it right up to this nigga named Omar up in Rialto off of Foothill and Pepper, and you go up in there with a stolen phone, whatever kind of phone you give. Just what I used to steal a phone that would pay for my legit phone that my mom was paying for, and then I'd sell him the stolen phone, and he'd fix the screen, and I was just never that guy. So that's so you beat me on if you wanted to touch your car and me, because if I touched my car, and then it's a tragic story. At 8, a freak accident. His tie rod just busted the fuck off in the freeway because the shit wasn't tightened all the way because I thought it was tightened. See, like I'd rather have somebody to haunt when I'm dead. Like I can't haunt myself. So you know what I mean? I'd rather go get spooky on some other nigga while you in the middle of his sleep and shit. Like I don't want that. Ain't shit I can do about it. So
I guess what you're saying here is that build superiority is it's a spectrum. Sort of like autism. There's not just one type of build superiority. You know? There's I'm coming at it from a point of I'm coming at it from a point of like knowledge and just like experience with your vehicle or whatever you're working with, whereas you're just coming at it from you ain't spending them things on it,
Yeah, exactly.
You ain't spending the bands.
Big Benny. So, recently, I don't know if you've seen it. I didn't even get to send it to you. But this next topic is basically going to get brought up because it just happened not too long ago. I guess in Van Nuys, they have a cruise in Van Nuys for all the
for the lowriders, the hydraulics guys and stuff like that. I know what you're talking about. They got fucking rolled by the police, and the police like considered it a takeover.
Yeah, exactly. And they said
like
it was a takeover.
Like, nah.
And it's like, no, none of those guys are doing takeovers. That's just like when me in Iron got pulled over, and it was like, oh, where's all the street races at? Like, nigga, I'm negative 11 camber in the front, negative 13 in the rear. I'm on used tires, and I just drove from fucking Moval. I'm not about to race nobody. I'm just trying to pray and thank God if I make it home without having a busted tire or something.
For real.
So it's not really, you know what I'm saying? What's the word? It's not fair that those dickheads kind of fucked everybody else.
Yeah, dude. The car scene in California is just not cool anymore, man.
That's basically the topic. The car meets in California
just aren't cool anymore. They're not what they used to be. They used to be fun, bro.
You could go to a car meeting and the cops would come. You'd see all the rats running their car and drive away. And after they all drive away, the cops leave and go chase after them.
Yeah, like the cops were there just to scare people off.
We're all having a good time and still chilling at the same spot because the cops were trying to look for those dickheads who were around. I used to be that dickhead. That's what I'm saying. I used to be that guy. So when I see and I talk shit about it, it's because I used to be him. I was dickhead number 1. I used to be that guy. So yeah, it's just the meets have gone to shit. They've slowly gone to shit, and hopefully with us at the shop, we can start bringing car meets back, making them great again. I'm the car scene president. I've been the car scene president. Great again. So I'm gonna make California car meets great again, and I guarantee you, I can do it. I'm gonna do it. I'll do it. I'll make sure that they're great again. So all the Lolo niggas can go chill. All the bike niggas can go chill. All the JDM guys can go chill. And everybody who wants to do donuts in a circle can go somewhere else and do that shit. No, they don't gotta go fuck themselves because they're human beings just like us. They're a little bit slower, and you gotta just talk to them real softly and, hey, buddy, hey, man, going in a circle in a street. If you're not from Oakland, the Bay Area, don't do that shit. If you're in LA, Inland Empire, San Diego, any other state, if you're not in Northern California, in the Bay Area, you're a fucking weirdo. And you look like you're doing stupid shit, fucking up everybody else's good time. It's a bunch of 20. No, not 20. It's a bunch of 16 to 21-year-old niggas, and the 21-year-old niggas, there's probably some that are like 28, 29, 30, but they're still in the mindset of being 21. Yeah. So we're just gonna group it. They're
just late in life.
Yeah, they're just late in life. So you're still 21. I don't care if you're 30, 35. If you're out there doing donuts in a circle and a car thing that's in the middle of the intersection, you're 21, my nigga. I don't give a fuck how many kids you got. I don't give a fuck how many times you've been in jail. I don't give a fuck how many times you owned a Honda. I don't give a fuck how many eBay parts you bought for it. You're 21, my nigga. If you go in there and do a bunch of donuts and shit in any Mustang or truck. The truck niggas kind of fucked it up for everybody. I don't care what anybody says. The truck nigga fucked it up for a lot of people. Them niggas come up, los chacas, and they come up and hi, woo, and them niggas be turned the fuck up. I got a homie that got a Paisa truck. Tommy. Tommy's Paisa truck is built. It's built. About to have a turbo V8 in it and everything. Like, it's fucking ridiculous. But Paisa trucks, they always fuck it up for everybody. So yep. So the car scene in California the car meets in California. Car scene in California is always going to be superior. I don't give a fuck what anybody says. It's better than your state, bruh. I don't care what state you are. I don't give a fuck if you can get imports or whatever you can do. I don't give a fuck about what right-hand drive car you have. Yo will never have a California build. Never in your life. You won't.
But it's just not what it used to be.
The car meets aren't what they used to be.
Yeah, the car scene was better.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I don't want to be like another bashing the takeover guys, but hey, y'all niggas do it to yourselves when you got the lady on Channel 11, Fox or whatever, talking about the Cadillacs is doing a takeover. Come on now. Dude. The Caddies ain't doing no takeover.
There's a parking lot there. They park up, and then like it kind of spills over into the street. And
it's a bunch of older Mexican SA niggas up there, and a bunch of older 50, niggas, 60. 40s and 50s, old Crip niggas, old 13th Street niggas, old Thresh niggas, old Blood niggas up there. Just chilling and relaxing and calm down because they've done put 40, 50. Like, this is the thing, though. Most of those people out there are making more than the police. That's what's, like, funny about it. Like those cars are, like, those police's salary and shit.
Yeah, dude, it's so expensive to build a lowrider and do it right. Like, these guys fucking chrome plate under panels.
Under the car.
Like,
what?
They do, like, fucking etching and, like, suspension components,
and they put the glass under at the car shows to make sure you know that hey look what I did this.
Yeah, I did this, man. Check that shit out.
You won't see that level of build within in a JDM community until we're in our 50s and 60s, and that's coming up soon. Like in the 30s,
we're running out of shit to do.
Not even that. Think about it. The guys who were 20 in the 90s, those are niggas in the 70s. The 70s was like 5,000 years ago, bro.
What are you talking about?
Nah, but really though, like they were like 20 in the early 90s, or they were born in the 80s and they were like 20, 21, like
I know what you're saying.
The body kit era with the underglow and all that shit. They were there. They lived that. So
yeah, dude.
Like those guys are now 30, 40, 50. So now we might see.
50.
You don't think nobody's 50? There might be some guys that are 50. Some guys jumped in a little late, bro. Like there's some guys who are out there who have that kind of money, or they're like because the older guys that are like that with the Mustang community and shit, they're buying Porsches and shit, and they're buying Lambos. They don't care about that. They rather get
if I had Porsche money, I'd be in that scene.
Exactly. Like they rather just do that. So you won't see that level within our community until the guys get in their 50s and stuff, and they're like, you know what? I'm gonna actually do that. I'm gonna really go put a lot of fucking money into the undercarriage and
of this
everything. So
Accord,
yeah, a Honda Accord with a TV and a PS2 inside of it.
A good car.
If there's any car show, like have you ever seen those car builds that go to certain shows?
Meeting at the business store.
Have you ever seen those car show builds that come up to certain meets, but they're like builds from like 10 years ago and shit? There was
do you mean like a legit build from?
Yeah.
Dude, you see that shit at mini truck shows.
Yeah, bro, and they still have PS2s and shit. Look, if your car show truck car has a PS2 in it, you need to update that shit, bro. For real,
get
nigga.
That Xbox One in there.
Nigga, you need to put some. You can put a Nintendo DS in there. That'd be even fucking better than an old ass PS2, nigga.
Nah, man,
that motherfucker's cool. A fire hazard, nigga. I don't think you can even have that motherfucker's so outdated, bro. I bet you never. Fuck, you get fined for having one of those bitches. Like, you supposed to recycle those, bro.
Causes cancer.
Smog and shit.
It's got exhaust.
He doesn't need to get a smog check or some shit like that. Like, you certain. You gotta
after certain years.
You gotta
after
get your
7 years old, you gotta
tags
smog
for
it,
the
right?
year. Old ass fucking game system, nigga. Like, come on now. So, yeah.
Yeah, systems are like mattresses, right? If it's over 8, it's time to replace.
Right. Fuck. So yeah, build superiority. Speed Hero wheels. You know more about it. I heard a little glimmer of it. You know my stance on newer wheels.
Yeah, so Speed Hero, from what I understand, it's a dude. It's a dude not from Japan, but
Canada, right?
Yeah, he's from Canada, but he works with a company in Japan to make
Canada.
wheels, I guess.
I don't know the words.
I was looking into it a little while back when these wheels came out, but skip all the backstory. The company's making custom 3-piece wheels any way you want it. They've got two-face designs that they're making, but essentially other than that, any spec you want it, they'll make it. They're just going to charge you essentially for the material that they're using for your wheel. And the wheels are gorgeous, don't get me wrong. Like I immediately fell in love with them, and then I looked up how much it was to build a set to the specs that my wheels are now, and then I found it's $1,300 for some 15 by 10s. I was just like, okay, never mind. I'm gonna find some used Japanese wheels.
You gotta pay to play, bro. Like I understand it. It's a newer wheel.
No, I understand. I totally understand that. If I had the money,
it's
bro,
custom,
I'd
completely custom. Completely custom. So
let me pull
you
these
pull
wheels
a
up
picture
for
of
you
him. You gonna put it on the thing, on the video too? So
yeah, of course.
All right. So I mean, if he's like welding them back together, because small wheels can't be silicone, bro. Like they got to be welded. If he's doing all that, this worth the money, and it's gonna separate. Then look, remember we was talking about people putting money into their cars.
Yeah.
You see how the older builds? Now these people would be in their 50s. These people would be in their 60s, and they wouldn't give a fuck, and they'd want to pay all that money for.
Because they got that retirement coming in.
Because they got that money coming in. Those older build guys are going to be the ones to really elevate JDM builds in America.
Man, I can't wait to retire.
Fuck. What they're doing in Japan, we won't see it probably for like another 5 or 10 years, but we won't see it for like another 10 or 15 in the U.S. at least. Yeah, it's dope too, because like he has it advertised like the old school wheels, but it's a newer wheel. That's clean, wide, like that's fucking dope. Like the whole thing is dope. I like it, but I'm still an avid. You can call me racist all you want, but the only people I want making my wheels is the Japanese.
And why is that?
Because their wheel making is amazing. All their designs are amazing. There's so many of them that's out there, and they're still making them, and people just don't have the money to afford them, and that's kind of the problem, because they're stuck in the top 10 basic build wheels, and we'll be doing those, but they're basically stuck in that top 10. It has to be LXZ, it has to be Star Sharks, it has to be Long Champs, it has to be like it doesn't have to be.
It does have to be Long
Champs. You can see, that's what I'm saying. You can get a set of these, but you're gonna be paying to play, and you won't see none for cheap.
Yeah.
For about 30 years, like the other sets of wheels.
Yeah,
so.
I think it's worth mentioning too. Like a lot of what you're paying for with these wheels is literally the fact they will make it whatever you want. You could have a fucking 6-lug. You could be driving a Ram 1500 truck, and these dudes could make some wheels for you, like honestly, if you wanted to. So a lot of what you're paying for there is just the convenience factor of that, honestly. Convenience is a lot of what people pay for, and nowadays when it comes to things that we're buying, we don't even realize it.
Yeah, the older models and shit probably cost that much back then, like how it's costing us now, and now we're spending $1,000.
Like in comparison in today's money, like with comparison for inflation.
Yeah,
I believe it for sure.
Like that's probably what it costs. So yeah, Speed Hero, that's
I like them.
Yeah, I like them too. They're hot. Oh, I wanted to talk about this one too. FR Legends is whack now.
What happened?
Oh my god, the whole
it's all
game,
about the money now.
It just
microtransactions.
Like maybe it's just
like Grange was cool, and then it was like, oh, it's like this now.
Yeah, like I mean, it's still cool. I think there's still people who's avidly in the FR.
Dude,
Legends,
I haven't played that shit.
Like it was like
since everybody else found out about it.
It was like you wanted all that stuff that they did to it, and once they did it, it was like, okay, this shit's boring now.
Yeah, like it just got to be too much. Like all they needed to do.
It was a cash grab, and you lost all your points. That shit fucked me up. They was like, "Oh, just take a picture." I'm like, nigga, I didn't have no fucking picture of my shit, bro. Like, nigga.
Yeah, how am I supposed to take a picture of it if I don't have?
I lost all my shit. Y'all lost the fucking player, bro. Oh, you can just grind it out or pay for it.
Damn, I didn't know about this. So what happened? Like, even if you had paid for shit, like they had an error and just like, everything got deleted.
Yeah, my shit got deleted, bro. All my shit, all my little shit, I grinded out. Yeah,
and people were spending money on that game, bro. Because like, essentially, like, unless you wanted to grind for like a week fucking straight, because it's like me, I'm a grown ass man. I got a full time job. Right. I go to school. It's like I don't got time to fucking play FR Legends. I play that shit when I'm taking a shit on the toilet. Like if I'm in the break room at work, like at lunch or some bullshit like that. I play maybe best case scenario, I'm playing as much as I can in a day, like 45 minutes tops. So it's like it's literally gonna take me forever to grind to make the money to like afford the tracks and the cars and shit like that. So it was like for a lot of people, like it was just a quick cash grab. You're like, hey, let me spend $5, get this track and Hertz car real quick and slide around a little FC and all this bullshit. And it's just
cool,
like,
though. I don't mind. Like it's dope.
Yeah, and I'm not saying that's not a like. I'm not saying I'm against that because it's like I do that shit too. Like $5 ain't no big deal. It's like honestly, kind of like for like the enjoyment you get of playing the game. I think it offsets that $5. Like I think it's worth it. But
I refuse to pay money on that.
All they needed to do to that game was make it so you didn't really have to grind that much, or
if they did
appeasing them. Honestly, no, fuck being free. They got to make money. It costs to run an app. I understand that because you got to pay for server space and all that, and like fees and everything. But anyways, all they needed to do was make it so that their ads that you watched gave you more of a payout. Like honestly, that's all you needed to do.
They make their money.
They make their money. We make my money.
Make
you know,
our money.
What's
the dude's names again?
What dude?
The dudes in the beginning of the games like Fang and.
Oh, Fang? Is it like Miley or something like that? I don't fucking know. I haven't played that game in months.
You motherfuckers owe me a refund. you motherfuckers owe me a refund.
How deep were you into it? I was probably about $10 into it.
I need grievance points and grievance cars. I need a fully built chaser, goddammit, and I'll play your game. I will play your fucking game. If you send me that, send me the little code and I'll get it. Car app alternatives though, like to FR Legends.
Honestly, dude, there's so many better car games out there now on the App Store in comparison. My favorite one by far. This is the only other game I have on my phone for like drifting and stuff like that. Car X Drift Racer 2. The second one matters.
Dose.
The first one was good.
Uno was whatever, but
it was whatever. The second one is hot though. Honestly, all the cars in it are good. Like they've got anything you could want. They've got fucking RX-7s. They've got like GTRs. They've got IS-300s, Chasers, Supras. They've got fucking like famous cars in there too, like the Unicorn. They've got drift cars from fucking FD in there and shit like that.
You know what would be cool for a car game, like a car app, if they were to make something like that? It would be if every time you went to work, it would like know you're at work. So then it's like, okay, you're at work, you should get points.
For being at work?
Just for being at work.
So for being an adult?
Yeah, for being an adult. Like, okay, you're at work.
Dude, change the game. If anybody does that as an app, oh my god.
If you go to school, all my money. If you go to school and you're grinding out school, just grinding it out.
You get rewarded.
Like, you can.
Isn't your diploma that reward?
Right. You should get $1,000 or 1,000 points on the game every hour that you're there. So if you work 8 hours, so I got 8,000. It
recognizes the school Wi-Fi and it just starts giving you the points.
Exactly. Like it should translate to that, or they should have like if they just had a good game. Like, weren't we gonna talk about game, like actual video game car games? Like,
yeah, we were talking about that. Like the comparison between like Forza and Assetto Corsa and like Gran Turismo and all that shit.
Like, if you can give me a open world like like Need for Speed Underground 2,
yeah, like give me literally
give me
the state of California in a game. Like just scan it from Google, like Google Street View, literally the entire map of California in a game.
Be able to cruise.
It could be $200. I'll buy it.
It can be $1,000.
I'll buy it.
Do you understand
like,
that?
Seriously, if you have a wheel, dude, imagine that with VR. Like, dude, I would never leave my house ever again. As long as I could pay the electric bill, fuck it.
Bruh, if Forza 7 made the map, the Japanese mountain map, I forgot what the map was called. Forza 4?
Maple Valley? No, I never played Forza 4.
What?
Yeah.
Nigga.
Yeah.
What?
I wasn't into cars then.
Whoever's watching this, get this man a copy of Forza 4, damn it, stat.
Is it on the Xbox One?
I think so. I think it'd have it, bruh.
Then I'm gonna get it.
Whoa, my nigga. Forza, bruh.
Yeah.
You can cheat. They had like all like
they had cheat codes?
No, not cheat codes, nigga. Like, it was like a glitch. You could glitch money up, and like your boys, you can send money to your friend.
And just
yeah, like all the money that you got on Forza 7, I could have it. I ain't gotta work. I ain't gotta do all that bullshit experimental drag shit for an hour.
Money for that?
Yeah, that's how you get money, bro.
A lot of money?
Yeah, nigga. You just sit there, you do it on super hard.
I just played the game.
Bro, oh no.
I have like
playing
I have like 15 million credits. I've completed every challenge in the game.
They trying to fuck us with DLC paper. No, fuck them. They can eat a dick.
I did 24 hours of Le Mans.
Yeah. Fuck that shit. 24 hours, nigga. I'm on Forza for 21 minutes, nigga, and that's about as much as you got about me.
I didn't do 24 hours at Le Mans, but I did do fucking 300 miles at Spa.
Damn, you're wild. I did the NASCAR. That's another grind.
I didn't
money.
do it in one sitting.
NASCAR,
it was like it was like 8 hours like altogether. I probably paid it in like 3 sittings. I had to take breaks.
Fuck. Yeah, the longest I ever did was like an hour and a half, and I was doing the oval, and I made
NASCAR.
Yeah, I made $1 million doing that.
That's the easy way to make money.
Yeah, it's easy way to make money. Yeah, fuck you, Forza. I'm not gonna do that bullshit. But anyway, if they had a game that was wide like NFS 2, I keep saying that shit. Need for Speed Underground 2.
The map was huge. Yeah.
Exactly. If they had like that, you just run in the car, niggas and shit. If it had the customization of like one of the newer Need for Speeds that's like all kind of hip.
Yeah, dude, honestly the new Need for Speed game, like I thought it was cool. It just kind of sucked that like the controls were a little weird. The update kind of fixed it, but they were still pretty weird. Like it wasn't real by any means.
Yeah, I didn't like Forza Horizon either. Oh wait, we're not talking about Forza Horizon?
No.
Oh, I'm sorry. You said Need for Speed. I just thought you said Forza Horizon because Forza Horizon's fucking trash. I'm sorry, but it just is. You play Forza Horizon. You play Forza Horizon, nigga. You play with Play-Doh and Legos. Like, bruh, like no. Forza Horizon's fucking garbage. Go be a man and be on Forza 7. Sorry. I'm sorry.
Yeah. Honestly though, but a lot of people would say that Forza 7 isn't even a good racing simulator because. Like Assetto Corsa is better and stuff like that. I don't know.
It's hard with the steering wheel. I have the steering wheel. It's fucking hard with the steering wheel. Everything's hard with the steering wheel. People get steering wheels. If you're good at steering wheels and you didn't like tweak. I'm on stock settings. I didn't tweak one. Like people tweak the settings. Yeah, you have to
calibrate it.
Yeah, fuck that, nigga. I'm hard wheeling it, like trying to make it feel good.
It's all stiff.
Yeah, it's super stiff. It feels real though. Damn it. That's what I paid for. I didn't pay for the easy shit. I paid for the hard shit.
Oh my
Force feedback. Damn it. But yeah, if they had something like that, like where you can just modify your car the right way, be able to drift at certain things, be able to download maps like you can do on Assetto Corsa on
That's
PC.
What's cool about Assetto Corsa.
Yeah, that shit is hard.
You can race anywhere in any car,
and people just make
do whatever you want.
You made an open community of programmers.
It's open source, you know, because it's on PC. There's mods. You can do whatever you want.
Move it to a major platform. Boom, money, dude. Money.
Mods on Xbox. Let's make it happen.
Right. You wanted to speak on this one. I can go in more than anything, but you wanted to speak on this one.
It's just, I don't know. With this one, it was just something I've been noticing on Instagram lately is a lot of guys have been like posing with their trucks instead of girls doing it or stuff like that just because like car models are annoying. Personally, I don't think anybody should model with a vehicle. Like you don't add to the value of the vehicle. Honestly, you take away from it. like as a car guy, I'd rather look at the car.
Car models aren't needed unless it's not a lowrider magazine getting sent to prison. Car models aren't fucking needed, bruh. They're just not. Nobody wants to see a car model. I care about the car more than anything. Car models are a waste. Guy, girl, whatever. Get the fuck out the way. I didn't get this magazine for you. ugly nigga. I got it for the car that you built. Just like me, like I don't want people to want to take a picture of me. Fuck taking the picture of my big ass. Go take a picture of the car that I'm building. I don't want no fucking. Don't take no picture of me. You weird ass nigga. Don't take no shit of me. No, I don't want to. Don't stand by my car. What you think that you're pretty lady, but don't sit by my car like you're little bitch. My wife is right around the corner. She'd fight you and me if she seen you over here. So just go before she comes over here.
Honestly, you know how I feel about like 99% of like female car models? I just look at them, I'm like, damn, that's somebody's daughter. That sucks.
Yeah, that's somebody's daughter.
I feel bad.
The only reason why she's doing it because somebody's daughter didn't have a father. But we're not gonna go all the way down that road because I know burn, right? Yeah, every little car model, IG model that you hear, you're not getting no love over here. I'm gonna fuck about none of that. You bitch, you ugly. It's as simple as that. And your car's trash too. Whatever car that you think you're building, your boyfriend's building for you, that shit's garbage. And we're probably gonna end it off on this one, but the daily vehicle hunt. If you're trying to find a fucking daily,
and you don't have money for a brand new car,
it's hard unless you're just like I'm just gonna get a car, and it's like fuck.
And then you don't care about just like dumping oil in it when it leaks a little bit of oil. You have to put a quart in every week or something like that, or
like I had money for a car.
Brake fluids got at least a little brake fluid. You got to top that off a little bit, like
every couple because the brake master a little leaky, a little dried up on the bottom of the the power steering pump, and the radiator gets a little hot. Sometimes you might need to fill it up with a little water before you go in.
It's a little smoky when it starts up, but you give it about 45 minutes, it goes away.
45 minutes. If you drive about 600 miles, all this shit will get taken
honestly,
care of.
if you just turn it right on, floor it, and just hold it there for about 15-20 minutes.
till the son bitch get warm, and then you just pull it right out.
Run smooth as a Cadillac.
0 to 50 as fast as you can, then brake. After you brake, turn the car off. Turn the car off. Just turn the car off completely. It's gonna still be in gear. Move it back to park. Turn it back on, and then
while the car's moving.
And in about an hour, you'll be good. You'll be good to go. Everything's warmed up, ready to go.
Bro, I gotta wake up at 3 in the morning to go to work at 11.
Fuck, I had this whole bullshit daily. So in lieu of that, you try to go find you
a brand new car because that's a smart thing to do. It's reliable. It's cost effective. New cars are cheap to own. They got warranties, like free services and shit like that. But man, I don't got $30,000 for a car. Like shit.
I don't either. But I mean, I understand.
Like I know you can go buy you a little Kia for 15, but it's like no. No, if I'm gonna get a Korean car, I'm sorry.
if I'm gonna get a new car, that motherfucker gonna be a Hellcat speed racing. Motherfucking turbos and boosting and all that. No, but like really though, like if I was gonna get a new car, it had to be like
something worth buying.
Yeah, something worth relying, like putting my life towards, like putting money towards every month.
Like if you're gonna finance something like that, like make it worth something. Like don't spend fucking 5 years paying off a Civic. Don't do that. Go buy you one from '92. You pick it up for $800.
And go put 3,000.
It leaks a little oil. It's the radiator.
But he might need to jiggle. Look, before you start the car, the back seat, you need to pull the back seat down.
You gotta smack the battery.
You gotta smack the fuel pump. Just smack it one time. After you smack it, turn the car on. It's best to have two people because it's going to be hard for you to smack unless you got a stick.
Or a long arm.
A long arm. You smack it, turn it on. Smack it, turn it on 3 times. And after it's turned on, just let it sit for about 2 hours. Let the oil really get in there. You know what I'm saying?
Put a cord in there while you're doing that. A whole cord.
Fuck, man.
But after that, it's good.
Yeah, so it just what we're basically saying is it's hard.
Like honestly though, it's like it's the way I look at it. like old cars, like old parts are cheap too. They're readily available. You can buy a car, leave a little bit and do a little something here and there. But it's like
back door a little bit.
Yeah, but put like, be a man, put $1,000 in it. You'll have a brand new car, bro. Honestly,
you don't even need $1,000.
If you have a Civic, $96.
$96.
The eBay motor rebuild kit.
That motherfucker into
running good as new.
It's fucking 500-mile, 1,000-mile, ready to go Civic. That motherfucker's brand. No, but I used to always say, if you have $600 or something, I used to always be like, I'm all about buying everything in bulk and having it or having it brand new. Like, if you go get you a Shell,
I got 28 gallons of oil in my garage right now,
and it's for about a week's drive. But no, I'm talking. I'm saying that if you get a Shell and you go buy a bullshit motor from anywhere,
junkyard
or something, and you clean it up. You completely rebuild it, spend like $1,000 on a rebuild, go get your brand new transmission, redo all the bushings and shit. You'll probably spend $4,000, but that car will be a 0-mile 1996 Honda Civic that's probably gonna get stolen. It might, but it's gonna be the cleanest fucking car on the street. You can say whatever you want about all the newer cars. It doesn't have all those amenities and shit. But if you got it fixed up like that, where everything's brand fucking new, all the bushings, all the electronics, everything is redone, and you spend like $4,000 or $5,000 on that, you won't have to pay no money for a brand new car. The car would be brand new, and that motherfucker will last you another 100, 200, 300,000 miles, and it's gonna be cheap on gas.
Everything comes into play there. Like, I feel like a lot of mechanics prey on the unassuming and unknowing, and they charge them an exorbitant amount of money for shit. Like
RockAuto.com.
Yeah, dude.
Auto.
No, for real, bro. Honestly, like, I got a story on that. Like, when I first got my truck, my parents, because they bought the vehicle for me, they paid a mechanic to, put a rebuilt motor in it, and
lucky bastard. I'm just
and just do a bunch of shit, like, like refresh it for me, and like, I've spent the last 6 years replacing shit that he was supposed to replace.
Wow.
Just because, like, my parents done got because they didn't know about cars, like,
and
just
those
shit like
people,
that.
I feel like when they go to hell, because they're gonna go to hell, that they're gonna get their balls chopped off or something. You can't just prey on people because you know more than them. That's why I started what I'm doing. I don't fucking prey on people because I know more than them. I'm trying to help niggas out because I know more than them. Does that make sense? Like, you don't know, so let me help you. Like, you don't have to get reps. Let me help you. So yeah, I completely understand. Agree in at the same time. But yeah, that's wrapping up on an hour. This is like on the 57 mark. Again, we have the giveaways.
The like, comment, and subscribe, guys. No, that's mine. But like, comment, and subscribe. Make sure to share the video on your on the Facebook wall, and you can join our Discord. You can hop on our Discord, guys.
And our Twitch, we're gonna be
stream, which is the link for the Twitch stream is in the Discord.
Guys, on Twitch and Prime and all the other stuff. Remember to like, subscribe, and share. Thanks guys for looking at our brand new podcast. Shout out to our sponsors, Demon Stance. Shout out to our sponsors, Walt Polish, and shout out to our sponsor, Street Weapons.
What are we doing for the giveaway?
For the giveaway?
We never said it. What do you got to do for the giveaway? And how are we doing it? So are we doing it like each person gets a spray and a rag?
Yeah. Okay. Everybody gets a spray and a rag. The Eco Wash requires 2 rags, so you get 2 rags with the Eco Wash. That'll be like the big one.
For sure.
So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 things to give away. So with those 5 things, let's say we'll pick the winners on the next one. But let's see, what should we do for the last winners? You guys,
in the comments, put the answer to the question: what is 63 plus 21?
Yeah, what's 63 plus 21? And also tell us what was your best, like your favorite part of the podcast, what you guys want to hear, and leave a little something. You gotta work for it. I ain't just gonna give you this shit because you just went to your calculator. Because I know you didn't count it. You went to your calculator. So yeah.
And Bryson's looking for the answer to the question and ego stroking.
Yes, at the same damn time.
Whatever he likes most. That's who's gonna win.
Right, real talk. It's
at the end of the day,
it's all politics, guys.
We don't care about who does it first.
Fucking politics. I do take bribes via Square. Peace, guys. Thanks for listening. I have a good one. We are gonna see y'all next week. Next time. Yeah, we're gonna do the winners too for the next
podcast.
Yeah. So.
All right.
Hell yeah.
For sure.
All right, y'all. Take it easy.
Later.
Peace.